G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully this is going to be the last episode. So I ended up shooting just over an hour video today again. You won't believe what I did. So the first thing I did, let me just start from scratch. I took off the 103 disc ceramics, put 0.1s across the opamps. Because I thought they were there for the opamps and the opamps didn't have anything. They're actually there for the Zenas that are regulating the opamps. They're powered by these two resistors. That was all it was. I'm not kidding you. That was the only reservoir capacitor. Basically, it's there to stop Zena oscillation. Anyway, so there was nothing there. And then when I put the 0.1s, I think that's started making oscillate. Let me just start from the beginning because I guess you guys don't really know what I did. So yesterday I made some boo-boos. So today I came in and I corrected that. And then I made another boo-boo. It wasn't a big one. It's just that the unused inputs, I basically connected the two inputs together and the resistor going from ground to the output instead of the resistor going to the positive pin and the negative pin going to the output for the unused channel. As you can see, I've cut the traces and made some modifications too and added a decoupling 0.1 monolithic capacitor across each op amp. Well, when I powered it up, I could hear oscillation and I could tell what it was. Anyway, I added, and the other thing is there was still no reference voltage and all the Zener voltages were pulled down. So I added two 4.7 microfarad capacitors across the outputs of the Zenas, plugged this board in, and I kid you not, the reference voltage and all the Zener voltages are back and there's no oscillation sounds. So, question is, am I going to get that lucky? Is that going to be the same with this board, you know? I guess I just have to find out. So, oh my god. You know what else I've just realised I've done? I connected the positive to the track that I cut instead of connecting it over here. Oh my god, and I did the same thing to the negatives. That's hilarious. So two of these op amps aren't hooked up. So I made a few mistakes. Quite a few mistakes. So let's rectify that now. So these two op amps aren't even hooked up at all. That's just hilarious that I did that. Oh no, that's not going to reach. I was just thinking they both got decoupling caps on them. I could just piggyback it, but no, I just cut two new pieces of wire and just connected star connection points. So yeah, this is the one. Wait, what does that go to? Oh, that's the output. Wait a minute. Oh, so that was right. The blue was right. It's just the red that's wrong. I keep getting confused and thinking I've used blue for negative, forgetting that the negative's already correct. Alright, so that's just the output. That was right. That goes to the OR gate. I don't need to touch that. That is perfectly fine where it is. Okay, so all I need to do is remove these red wires just on these two op amps. Grab two longer pieces of red wire. I'm going to be going from there to pin 8. So we want that times 2 because it's symmetrical. Okay. I think we're going to be good this time. No, we are. Yeah. We're going to be good. I highly doubt that the opamps are damaged from what I did to them. I know from watching this video you probably think I'm not experienced with opamps. So I'm actually really experienced with opamps. The reason I've done this is because I use that many different bloody opamps. It's just so hard remembering all the pinouts. And I was honestly rushing last night and I didn't read the part on the data sheet that said it's a TL071 I was looking at. And I don't know why. I thought it was like an OPA7CP or, you know, some single opamp, not a dual. And yeah, well, mistakes were made. Well, that's where that actually goes, for starters. I had it disconnected to a track that didn't go to anything. So now, what I'm going to do, where are these all getting their power from? Because I put two, see on this board, what got rid of the oscillation was putting 4.7 microfarad caps on these two Zenas that just create the rails for these op-amps. Or do they create the rails for all the op-amps? So let's do some tracing back here. Negative goes up to this pin. The middle pin yeah, that's odd. That really doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's positive go back to. Yeah, no, they're definitely getting derived from a different set of Zenas. Alright. And then are all of them getting powered from the same spot? I reckon it's best I just test this. Let's see. Not without the boards connected. Let's see if the board's connected. Just enough to make contact for testing. Yeah, right, so they've got their complete own power rails. So these, yeah, there's a lot of different power rails. Okay, so, well, I wonder if 4.7 will be enough. I used 4.7 for the singles. I think what I'll do is I'll put I'll just start off with 4.7s, it's plenty. Should be plenty. Just like I did on that board with the 4.7s. Alright, let's go grab some caps. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. These are 10 microfarad. Oh, what? 16 volts? These are supposed to be 63 volts. Fucking J-Car's done it to me again. No, I don't put components in the wrong drawers. 10 microfarad, 63 volts. Man, these are 16 volts. You've got to be shitting me. I think I've got some in the bottom left. Yep, 63. 63. So all the ones I just... Man, this is what I mean. This is why I have to ride my bike there or get a taxi there a lot of time and go and pick everything myself. Because whenever I bloody order stuff online and click and collect and go there and they sort it out, this is what happens. Fucking hell, man. Don't need 10 microfarad caps at 16 volts. Bloody hell. More components. I don't need. Whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to put a 10 microfarad there and a 10 microfarad there for the rail that's doing 2 opamps and 4.7s on the single. I know that's overkill, but it was oscillating, and it was an oscillation between the Zener and the opamp, and obviously the capacitor value that's across the op-amps power rails is forming a resonant circuit. So that's not good, we don't want that. Let's try to work out a viable way of don't tell me this is wired wrong too. Hold on a second. Oh, what have I done here? I just need to look at an LM301 data sheet for a second to remember what the pinout is. Can you guys shut up? Oh man, my cats are meowing. I've had a very stressful couple of days and it's just completely screwing. Like, I just cannot focus. I can't concentrate for shit and I am screwing everything. Oh, I hate these days. VCC 7, output 6. 8, 7 would be VCC. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That VCC is sharing the collector of a transistor, and that these two wires are the wrong way around too. Man, I hope I didn't damage that transistor. I'll just check it quickly in diode mode. Actually, I'll swap these wires first because that's probably going to screw up the reading. But what I've done is I've hooked up the output and the positive terminal to the opposite locations. of space in here again. Not good. Oh yeah. I can't believe I screwed up so much stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, it's all just jumping out at me as I'm looking at it now, and I'm just like, what on earth? Like, if I saw someone else do this, I'd take the piss out of them. It's really making me question myself. And all it was doing was oscillating. That's lucky, I can tell you that. Now I've lost the capacitor that was about to solder. Oh, bloody hell. That's a bit of a problem because I'm running out because caus sold me the wrong ones. Oh, these are 4.7s. Oops. I'll do these first. So we have positive here. Negative going up here. Yeah. Not really a good spot to put that. I'm just wondering why there's so many capacitors on the board, but those two op-amps on the other board had no bulk capacitors on the Xena output, and I'm wondering if these already do and I don't need to add these, or do I need to? Positive goes back to this pin, which corresponds with this pin, which goes to a resistor, which goes to more resistors, and a diode, which goes to more resistors, whoever designed this was an idiot. What the hell? Why anyone would do that? Okay. Well, I guess I could do that. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that's not really where I want that. Hold on. I know I'm blocking your view, but I can't get this any other way. Right. I'm going to put positive there and negative about there. It's hard because there's not a lot of space inside this unit. Actually, no, that fits. That can go there. Cool. I made it fit. I just cannot believe the opamps are running off noisy Zener supplies that they had done basically nothing to make it quiet. It just blows my mind. Maybe this power supply wasn't so quiet. I don't have any specs for it. I was just speculating it was a good supply because it's old school and it's made by Scientific Electronics. I mean, I'm pretty sure they made some good stuff back in the day. They used to make a lot of stuff for like labs and TAFEs and all that sort of stuff. Alright, well, that's those two. Now I'll put these two 10s on here. That's not gonna work. Damn it, I shouldn't have cut that lead short. I'm just gonna go put that one with the short leads back in the box and get another one out. I was thinking I was going to put them across the tracks there, but I keep forgetting I've cut those tracks. See, this is where I made the mistake before. Oh well, I'm about to leave to go to JCar, so I'll add that to my thing. 10 UF 63 volt. Because I've got to go get those resistors, because that's what I'm doing. Actually, it's getting kind of late. I should hurry up. Ah, it's alright, I'll get a taxi. No, I can't afford a taxi. I'm gonna have to hurry up. Alright, so where can I put these? Oh, okay. Right here. Oh. I'm gonna go get the small one up. I just cut the leg smaller because it will fit there. I don't want to go cutting all the legs short on my capacitors for no reason. That's just kind of illogical. Alright. Up. So that's where the 10's going to live. I'm gonna put my other one. Now, why do I have that feeling that I'm missing something? We joined the positives up. We swapped them around. Added all the caps. Oh no. Oh my god. You know, it actually will be a miracle if these op amps are still good. Man, I did this. I literally just put everything in the wrong spot. That's pin 8. It's swapped with the output again. Jesus. I am so ashamed of myself. I don't know what on earth I was thinking. Like, I know I was in a hurry, but still, this is ridiculous. I think I've learned a very, very important lesson. In future, if I'm in a hurry, just don't do it. Wait until I've got the patience to sit down and think about it like what I'm doing today. Because, man, I really, really wasted a lot of time. Yeah, I can fix it, of course. I mean, nothing's really unfixable if you know what you're doing, but I've just wasted so much time. I don't know if it's because I'm rushing or if it's because I'm having a really stressful week trying to sort out legal problems with my missus, because I'm trying to live together and not allowed to at the moment, so it's a bit of a headache. I don't know, but okay, that's definitely correct. Well, these are finally correct. And that's what the bottoms look like now with all my mods. Bit different. Let's see how we go, hey? Wish me luck, please, because I need it. I have had bad luck on this project, which is not normally how things go for me. Especially old school stuff like this. This is like my favorite thing to do, work on. I'm quite embarrassed. I'll still upload it, don't worry. I already haven't uploaded a bit of footage just because I didn't want to waste people's time, but I thought I'd upload at least this bit so you get a glimpse into my silliness. I guess you got a glimpse into my silliness last night when I originally just dropped the op amps in there thinking that they were a drop-in replacement. Well, I'm putting this back in the power supply now. And you know what we're going to do? Please let this be the last time. I don't care if I've got to do a little bit of calibration stuff and whatnot, but please tell me it's fixed here. Oh God, what the fuck was that? Jesus. Alright. See if any smoke comes out, eh? Okay, so far so good. Hey. Let's see if the other channel's working. No. The other channel's still not working. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so there's still one problem with this. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. If I got the current down all the way. I had the current down all the way. The voltage couldn't go up. They're both working. Hold on. Let's turn the voltage down and everything down. Let's wind the current up to full. 1 amp. On both of them. This is looking promising, guys. Alright, let's test voltage. That's at 0. It's supposed to go up to 30 volts. And the panel meter's working accurately too, I'm looking at 30. 30.5 volts. What do you reckon this one's going to do? The one that was broken. It still doesn't go down to 0. I wonder what that could be. You know what? I think there's a leaky transistor in here. All the transistors are working, but I think there's one that's leaking, and I'll tell you why. Because I know how this circuit works really well now. I've been through it enough. And unless could be some offset on one of the opamps. I don't know. Now let's just see what this does anyway. Does it do that thing where it was slowly going up? No, it just lets me turn it up too high. What the hell? That is really odd. That is really odd. I'm going to put it in dual tracking. I just want to turn this one up to 30. Okay, so there's definitely still problems on that right one. Look, it works way better and the panel meters work and all that, but let's see what current's doing. Hey, we're almost there finally, eh? Bloody finally. Jeez, I tell ya, I can't believe the things I do sometimes. Well, I know this is the channel that's got something wrong with it, but I still want to see what if the constant current circuitry is working. Wow. Beautiful. Constant current's working on that side. What's going on with my meter? I swear my meter's been playing up lately. Is the battery flat? I have to pull apart my meter and fix that too. There's another video. Oh, that's a bit low. Even with the voltage up. Okay. Interesting. Just give me one sec. There's a couple of trim pots here. Oh, what? One of these trim pots is way out of place. No way. Don't tell me someone tried to calibrate this instead of fixing it. I don't know if I'm going to get to them. Let me just get some banana leads quickly. Right. So I'm just having a feel of different transistors to make sure nothing's warming up too much. This is really annoying. Two of the pots that I want to get to adjust, I can't get to without flipping the board up. Hold on. I don't know how I'm going to do this without shorting stuff. Oh man, this is next to impossible. Alright, I kind of got it. There it is. That's the. I think I've just found it. is it? Hold on. Bear with me. Can't seem to get it to go up more. It's very erratic. I could even get my tool in the pot, it would help. You know, I'm not sure that this pot even is anything to do with it. I'm unwinding it again. Yeah, no, that pot's got nothing to do with it. No, whoops. So these pots adjust the voltage or something. There's 4 pots on here and I need to work out what they're for. No effect on voltage. No effect on voltage. No effect. No effect. What about the panel meters? Maybe they're for the panel meters. No. Yeah, well that's annoying because I've just ended up putting them back to where they were. I need to put this board down, I can't hold it. I'm going to end up shorting it. Well, this is quite interesting. You know what the other possibility is? In all of what I was doing with those opamps, I might have damaged them. I just want to say something with the panel meter. So that's kind of annoying too. I'm just tweaking the panel meters to see if I can get them any more accurate than they are. Right. Oh, nice. that's good. Actually, this panel meter does seem to be off just a little bit, because it should be slightly above 0. That should be bang on 5. Okay, let me set bang on 10. Let's compare the other one. To bang on 10. Yeah, they're about the same. Fair enough. Okay, I'm happy with the panel meters. Dual tracking. What's going on with dual tracking? Let's give this side some voltage and some current. Put dual tracking mode on. What? No way. They're tracking perfectly together. So then why on earth does the voltage go up so high on that second one? That can't be right. Surely. That can't be right. Well, I'm not saying it's right, no. But one thing I have noticed, this guy's at 56 volts, yeah. What the hell, man? So close. I'm gonna leave the video here because I'm gonna have to pull it apart again, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of thinking because I've fixed literally everything except for that one problem. And even that behaves differently now. Like it's like it's in regulation, but it's not yeah, like you can control the voltage, turn it up and down without it wandering all over the place and slowly going up on its own. Let's just stick about 12.5 ohms on it at, say, 12 volts. Let's see what the regulation's like. Actually, what am I doing? Put the current turned down, and I should put the load right here where my meter is. Oh wow. Wow. Let's see what the other side's doing. Oh, you know what? Wait. I just realised that's a stiff load. That's going to pull way more than an amp. I keep forgetting its power supply is only an amp. Okay. Let's go back down on the voltage. I need a different value of resistor. You know what? I don't want to waste you guys' time. I'll do all this stuff in my own time. I'll come back and post the results when I'm all finished. But for now, I'm going to pull this back apart because I need to work out why this second channel has a 0.4 volt offset when the current's turned down and 0.2 volt offset when the current's turned up, and it doesn't cap itself at 30.5 or whatever it should be about 30. So I've still got a little bit more investigating to do. If anyone's got any ideas, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I guess I'm going to keep digging for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.